By Congresswoman Karen Bass, Democrat from California. Thank you, Congresswoman, for being here.
Thanks for having me on.
Congresswoman, is there any chance at all that we'll see one more round of resistance from the House Republicans before the night is through?
Well, I don't believe so. I mean, I think the message from Speaker Boehner is that he supports the Senate deal, and you've also heard some of the most conservative Republicans say that they won't stand in the way, that they will allow their caucus to move forward and vote on this. And so I don't know how many Republican votes we'll get, but I can tell you that the Democratic caucus is united, and I do believe that this will pass tonight.
Now, Congresswoman, this is a big victory. There's no doubt about it. But it also has incurred a tremendous cost to the American people.
Absolutely.
We got an estimate today of the economic toll this shutdown took on the U.S. economy. It has cost $24 billion, according to Standard & Poor's. $24 billion for this shutdown that achieved nothing.
Well, and the irony, of course, is that this is coming from the party that says that they want to cut spending. That's their mantra that they say every day. But yet every day the government was shut down, it costs taxpayers money. And I tell you, it's really has been something that is shameful. And my hope is that when tonight is over, I hope my Republican colleagues go back to their districts and do some very serious soul searching. Because what took place over these last 2 weeks, if you think about what we're voting on tonight, there is no reason that this vote shouldn't have taken place more than 2 weeks ago.
And it would have been absolutely the same vote, only we would not have spent $24 billion and caused 800,000 federal workers to be furloughed and not paid. I mean, it shows a deep-seated partisan brinkmanship streak or hatred or both on the part of some that would even do this and think there's something logical about this.
Well, and I think that Senator Sanders certainly laid it out in terms of what the ultimate objective is. You know, I mean, this is a philosophy of social Darwinism, the survival of the fittest. I mean, you know, if you cut the programs that Senator Sanders was talking about, you really will have pain and suffering on a lot of people.
Yes.
I mean, the idea that part of this deal is appointing budget conferees, when I will tell you the ranking member of the Budget Committee, Chris Van Hollen, he has attempted to get Budget Chair Paul Ryan, over 10 occasions attempted to get them to appoint budget conferees. And over the last couple of weeks, all you heard from them was, we want to just have a conversation. We want to go to budget conference. Why now? We should have gone to budget conference almost at the beginning of the year.
Now, when you look at the political cost that it has given, that it has taken from the Republicans, Washington Post poll, there's widespread disapproval of the Republicans' handling of the shutdown. I mean, from all circles, disapproval from a majority of independents, of young people, of seniors, of Democrats, of white voters, of African-American voters, of people making less than $50,000, of people making more than $100,000, people in the Northeast, in the Midwest, in the South, and the West. Even moderate Republicans. The only groups that approve of this are conservative Republicans.
Right, and you know, I think that part of the issue is that some of my colleagues that came here when I came with the Tea Party in 2010, I think that they really didn't understand what the government does, and that it took a government shutdown for people to realize, oh, that's what happens when the government is shut down. Gee, we're not able to get things done. That maybe it will increase an understanding as to why we need the government. Because if you came here and you said your mission is to shrink government down to the size that it would fit in a bathtub, I believe that was Grover Norquist's slogan, then, you know, if that's the case, then you understand that we need the government for our basic lives, basic quality of life.
All right.
And hopefully somebody understands that now, I hope.
Well, Karen Bass, Congresswoman from California, will be watching this vote. We're going to stay on top of it. Great to speak with you tonight.
Thanks for having me on.